Hello, St. Joan of Arc families. Today is the first Sunday of Advent, a day of hope as we begin our time of waiting for the light to be born among us. Our readings today are full of promise. In Jeremiah, we hear about a special person born of David's family who will bring justice and peace. This is Jesus, the light we are awaiting to be born into the world. And this leads to our question. Let's read it together.
How can we live in hope?
Our Advent theme this year is a short poem. Will you harbor me? Shine a light for all to see. I will harbor you and bring you home. We're inviting you to think about safe harbor. We have safe harbor when we have a safe home where we are surrounded by love, where we have enough to eat, where we are free to learn in a safe environment, where we can worship God in peace. That's safe harbor. And when we have safe harbor, we have the strength to reach out to others in our neighborhoods and around the world to help them find a safe home. Safe harbor. Today we have a story of hope and safe harbor called An Ellis Island Christmas, written by Maxine Ray Layton and illustrated by Dennis Nolan, about a young refugee girl looking for a safe place to call home. Our reader is Sarah Brennis.
When I was 6, my family left Poland to set sail for America. My mama brought me and my 2 older brothers, Tomek and Josef, together by the fire. She lit 2 candles and sang a song to the angels. It was the same song she sang the night my papa left home to go to America. I miss my papa, I said. Mama hugged me. She told me we were going on an adventure to a new world. Papa has found us a beautiful house in America where tables are filled with food and there are no soldiers with guns on the street. Her story sounded like a fairy tale. Most of the time we had food, but sometimes we were hungry, and every street in our village was filled with soldiers. I could not imagine this place called America. I wanted to see my papa, but I did not want to leave my home or my friend Michi. That night we packed. We used the sheets from our beds to wrap our clothes, shoes, a blanket, 1 toy, and 1 reading book. I had 2 dolls, but Mama said we had only room for 1. Only 1! I loved them both, but I took Basha because she was littler than Yola. Mama tied the 4 corners of each sheet into a knot for us. We took our big wicker basket and filled it with some black bread and goat cheese to eat on the journey. I said goodbye to my bed, my toys, and our snowman. I gave my doll Yola a big kiss and told her I'd write her from America, just like Papa wrote to me. I cried. Josef lifted me into his arms. We kissed the door and went away. Mama was crying. Josef said we would never see this house again. It was snowing as we walked through our village. I heard voices call out to us. God be with you, dear friends. We walked for days through other towns and villages on the way to the sea. My feet hurt from walking, and my head hurt from thinking. I was hungry. Mama said I could not have any more black bread till we got on the boat. Straight ahead, I could see it, a big steamship waiting to take us to America. People pushed as we walked up the plank of wood to get to the boat. The beds were close together, one on top of the other. The mattress was like straw our cows ate. There was no pillow. It was very cold. Mama wrapped me in her coat to keep me warm. Is this what America is like? I wanted to go home. I missed my warm bed, but most of all, I missed Yola. In the morning, a bell rang for breakfast. The food was not like Mama's. I did not like it, but I was hungry, so I ate it all. Some days it rained, and up and down of the bouncy boat made me sick. Mama would put my head in her lap and sing me my favorite song about the angels. One afternoon, the sky got black and thick like mud. The ocean got fatter and the boat rocked from side to side. Water began to flood the deck. "Everyone, down to your bunks," the sailor yelled. We stayed downstairs in our bunks for 2 days. Every time I stood up, I fell down. We didn't eat or sleep. Maybe we would never reach America. At the end of the night, it got very quiet. The boat stopped swaying. People cheered when the sailors opened the doors to the deck. The cold, salty air danced down the metal stairs into our faces. We climbed onto the deck. The sun was shining and the water was our friend again. On the 14th day, I saw a seagull in the sky. I heard the grown-ups say we were coming closer to America. I was nervous. Would they let me into America? Would Papa be there? What would the food taste like? It was the day before Christmas when we did reach America. Mama pulled us to the deck. She pointed and said, "Look, it's the lady, the Statue of Liberty. We're in America." The lady, she was big, like so many tall houses, not small ones like in Poland. I felt so little. I closed my eyes and saw the lady pick me up and hold me right in the palm of her hand. I could see America better now. Many people, many faces, many songs. The people began pushing as the ship came to a stop. Then I saw a red brick building with lots of windows on a little piece of land with water all around it. It was as big as a palace for a king and queen. Mama said it was called Ellis Island. I wondered if we would float away. Men in uniforms led us down a long metal plank. A man with a beard was yelling, "Stay in line! Move forward! Take your bundles!" Joseph showed him our papers. Then we walked into a very large, sunny room. The room seemed as big as our whole village in Poland, and it was filled with people and their bundles. It was noisy. Everyone was talking at the same time. "Hurry! Hurry up! This way! Stay in line! Stay in line!" I saw a flag. It had red and white stripes and white stars on blue, just like the night sky in Poland. I counted the stars. I wondered if each star had a name. Tomek and Joseph went into a line for boys. Mama stayed with me in the line for girls. She said a doctor would examine me and give me papers in English. Then I could see Papa. The doctor put on his glasses. He looked at my face, hair, neck, and hands. He poked at my eyes. "Fine, she's fine. Here are your papers," he said. The doctor pinned a ticket on my coat. My name, Papa's address. "Move along, little girl. Next, next." I saw a lady crying. The man with the beard marked an E on her back. "The E is for your eyes," he said. "You're sick and must go to the hospital, or else back to Poland." The lady and her baby went away. Maybe America would not like me either. A bell rang. A man in white gave me milk, warm milk, and 2 cookies. I was hungry. Then I saw Mama rushing toward me. "Krysia, we couldn't find you. We thought you were lost," my Mama said. I looked out the window and it was snowing, just like in Poland. I was happy that it snowed in America too. Joseph saw a sign and read it out loud. Milk, 3 cents. Cookies, 10 cents. Banana and oranges, 10 cents. "What are cents?" we all asked. Joseph explained that just as Polish money was called rubles, American money was called dollars and cents. When Joseph returned, he had milk, cookies, and something called a banana. We had never seen a banana before. It was long and yellow with brown spots. I bit into it. It was hard like rubber. You don't eat it like that, the Milk and Cookie Man said. You eat the skin. The tasty part is inside. He showed me how to pull the skin off the banana, then gave me a piece of what was inside. It was mushy and brown, but I ate it anyway. It was Christmas Eve. We went to sit by the tree in the great hall to wait for Papa. The tree was so big, so green, so beautiful, all covered with lights and toys. It was dark outside, but the room was as bright as the day. I saw a chubby man with a big belly and a long white beard and red suit laughing. It was Saint Mikolaj, who had made his journey all the way from Poland to America. And it was still Christmas Eve. Reindeer must go faster than boats. Then Mama took a Christmas surprise out of the wicker basket. It was my other doll, Yola. But Mama, you said there was room for only one doll. Only one. Yes, you could take only one, Mama smiled, but I took the other. I gave my Mama the biggest kiss. Then I hugged my two dolls, Basha and Yola. I lay down on the floor not far from the tree, and Mama covered me with my coat. I fell asleep. I saw my new house. Mama was singing the song about the angels. But where was my Papa? Maybe he was lost. Maybe he went back to Poland to find me. Voices, scary voices. I tried to wake up. Papa, Papa! I opened my eyes. I felt warm hands around my shoulders. Papa, you're not lost. You've come for us. Papa smiled. Then he pointed to some words on the wall. To New York, he read. Goodbye, Ellis Island. We are going home.
In our story, the young refugee worries about coming to an unknown country. Will America take her in? Will America like her? Will she find a safe and happy home there? Think about all the people in our world today who are fleeing their homes, hoping to find safe harbor in another land. What must they be thinking and feeling? Can you hold them in your heart and in your prayers? As we start our Advent season, may you live in hope.